Okay, so the debate topic today is the social media contribute to teenager suicide. Okay, so let me describe again the rules of debate room. So we will divide to two teams. This is affirmative team and negative team. Today, affirmative team will have two members, it's Cherry and Julie, and negative team we have Daisy and Ella. In the first 5 minutes, affirmative team will give me their arguments in the chat box, and also in next 5 minutes, their negative team will give me their arguments in the chat box. And after this, we will have debate. 2 minutes, 2 minutes first. The first member in affirmative team will give me her or his speech based on the affirmative, based on the arguments of affirmative team. And also after this, 1 minute later, the question and answer between negative team and affirmative team will happen. And after this, the negative team, the first person in negative team will give us her or his speech in 2 minutes too. And after this, yes, question and answer between negative team and affirmative team will happen in 1 minute too. And uh, this situation will again and again between the second affirmative team and the second negative team. As I see in our Zoom today, that's Phương. You are joining late, but you in the affirmative team, right? Hello, Phương, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so Phương, you will be in affirmative team. Can you give me your English name or you want to give you your Vietnamese name?
Phương
Okay,
is
so I will
the
push
Việt name.
push you. You will be in the A3. Okay, so we will wait for Trịnh Thị Hồng. If she join in late, we will put her in negative team. So now I will count the time for you. Just wait me a minute. I need to open the lamp. Okay, so as you see here, we will have 5 minutes. Phương, it is the first time you join in debate Zoom.
Yeah, this is the first time I take part in this debate.
Okay, so now you can see in my screen, we have 5 minutes for your team. You are in the affirmative team. So all of you have 5 minutes and you will give me 2 arguments. All of your team will give me 6 arguments in the chat box, but only in 5 minutes. Okay, so all of you need to check that your argument will not the same with another argument in your team. Okay, so I will count the time now. Okay, so let me see in the chat box. That's Julie give me her 2 arguments. I will put it in my screen. Cherry and Phương. We are waiting for you, Cherry, here. Okay. Okay, I see. Let's wait for Phương. You have 2 minutes left. Okay, I see the first argument. Okay, I see the second argument. Okay, so all of you need to quiz again. You have 20 seconds left. Why we don't have the sound here? Okay, so time out. I don't know, that's why we cannot hear the sound. Okay, so let's see here. Because until now, so still the negative teams don't have enough member. So Daisy and Ella, you should do yes healthy jobs for your team. So each person in your team need to yes give me three arguments. Or let me ask other people in our room. Do you want to be a negative team? Lan Anh, do you want to be a negative member? Huyền Hà, Lâm Đinh, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so you can see in my screen that we missing a member in negative team because of some reason. So would you like to become a negative team?
No, sorry, I don't want. I just want to
Oh,
listen.
okay, so Lan Anh or Yến Thị Nguyễn Kim, I know that you are not prepared anything. But if you want to become negative member in this room, let me know. If don't, so Daisy and Ella, you should be give me each person three arguments, okay? Because your team is missing a member, so now you need to do the healthy jobs. Okay, so maybe I will give you 6 minutes because yes, because you have adventures now. So I will give you 6 minutes to give me your arguments in the chat box. Okay, so let's start now.
Does the negative team give the arguments or the affirmative team?
Yes, now it is the negative team give me arguments.
Okay, okay.
Okay, but each of you need to give me 3 arguments. Okay? Do you understand me?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, so we'll count, continue. Okay, I see the first argument from Daisy. From Ella. Why we have Tom? Maybe negative team will have another member. Hello, Tom. Can you hear me? Hello, Tom. Tom, can you hear me? If you can hear me, so please respond my question. Hello, Tom. Hi, Tom. Can you hear me? Tom, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
So now, as you see in my screen here, we are missing a member in negative team. So do you want to become a negative member?
Okay.
Okay, so I will put your name here. So now it's in, you can see in my screen, I will share the time here for you. So the negative team are give me 6 arguments. So now can you give me your 2 arguments in the chat box?
Okay.
Okay. So each person in negative team just give me only 2 arguments. Okay, I'm waiting for your second. Here, Bảo Hân. Sorry. Bảo Hân already have give me first 2 arguments. You have 2 minutes left. One minute left. I'm waiting for the arguments from Daisy and Tom. Maybe I need to give them more time because Tom come late. Okay, Tom, so this is your first argument, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you need to give me second argument. And Daisy, can you give me your second argument?
I'm typing right now.
Okay, this is so. Okay, but I will give you 1 more minute for Tom. Okay. Yeah. Trịnh Thị Hồng here first. Okay. So this is Daisy's second argument. Okay, hello Trịnh Thị Hồng. Because you are late, so this debate meeting we have enough members to debate already. So see you in the next debate meeting.
Yes, okay.
So okay, so now you listen. Okay, Tom, are you finished? Okay, so I will push another argument from Tom to the boss. And now I hear some echo sound here. Okay, so Trami, you give me the third argument.
No,
Are you?
no, I add it from the second one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you see in my screen that we have, okay, so I see Tom, he already give me his second argument. I will put this in my screen. Okay, so as you see in my screen that we have all of the arguments from affirmative team and negative team. So now we will move to debate activity. Let's see a smartphone and screen media behind the rise in teenager suicide or not. Okay, so let me describe for you the rules in debate Zoom. So in 2 minutes now, Cherry will give us her speech based on her two arguments in my screen here. And after that, Daisy will ask her. Remember that we will give the question. If we don't have any question, so we say that I don't have any question, and we skip and go to Daisy's speech. Okay. So let's see in my screen here. We had 2 minutes for Cherry to give us her speech. Okay, Cherry, are you ready now?
Yeah, I'm ready. Thank everyone.
Okay, so I count the time for you now.
Okay. So my first argument is that in 4.0 industry, everything is easily accessed through social media. It leads to insecurity, emotional distress, and even suicide. From my point of view, it can be denied that social media is really useful for everyone, especially young generation, because we can contact to virtual world and we can accept many useful things. But beside that, when everything is easily accepted, they cannot control everything, and maybe they have to face with both positive and negative side of everything they can see or watch through social media. And if their parent cannot control the time when the children accept the social media, maybe they will accept some bad channel or some negative thing, and maybe it affect their mental and the moral. So it can affect. It can lead to some insecurity in information or some emotional distress. My second argument that teenagers are not mature enough. Can you back to the screen?
Okay.
The teenagers are not mature enough to distinguish which is suitable for them to watch or act. I can take an example of the Blue Whale Challenge. They tend to be affect teenagers, not other kind of age, because teenagers are in their growing process. They are not mature enough to thinking more clearly about everything around their life. And if they are they have stress in studying or in their family, they maybe be born with the game on YouTube or the game on social media. Yeah. And so that such kind of the Blue Whale Challenge can take them to bad action like kill themselves. And and I think that why they don't affect other ages, why they only affect to teenager, because a teenager think that they are adult, but in fact they are don't have so many experience in their life, and their thinking is maybe mm, like a child, but they think that they are adult. That's the problem. Yeah, that's
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So is it time check now? Okay. So wait for me. So now, Daisy, do you want to ask Cherish any question based on her arguments, based on her speech?
Yeah, she she that asked her that if you say that teenagers are not mature to like distinguish what it's. Oh, can you back the screen?
Oh, wait. Yes, wait me for a minute. That's I need to share all of my screen. Okay.
Okay. I want to ask her that she says that teenagers are not mature enough to distinguish when it's suitable for them to watch or act. That it's her. She's mean that the children or the teenagers shouldn't watch the TV alone, or they have to watch the TV with their parents. So I want to ask her that the parents, if the parents not have the free time to watch TV with their children, so what can they do to reduce their stress without watching TV?
Okay. So
Thank you
1
for
minute for. Okay.
yeah, thank you for the question, but it's not that my idea. I don't say that people, children should watch TV with their parent. I say that they are not mature enough because they don't have enough experience in their lives. So they can see everything on YouTube or on social media, but they don't know how to choose which is suitable, which is good, or they even can distinguish which is not if we good or bad. That's why maybe they can access some bad channel.
Okay, so this is your answer.
Only on your their parent. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so now we will move to Daisy's speech. After, after answering question activity. So Daisy, are you clear and comfortable with Cherry's answer? That you misunderstood in her idea.
No, my question is what if I mean that if they can watch TV and they can watch the bad channel, so what should they do without watching the TV with bad channels? That's my questions.
Yeah, I think if I'm parent, I will tell my children, which is not suitable for them, and maybe I have to educate them from when they were a little child, and of course maybe sometimes they still see bad channel because they're curious about strength sometimes like that. But I think that if I educate my children when they were little child, they can know what is suitable.
Okay. Okay, so now this is Daisy's turn. So Daisy, now are you ready to do your speech
Ready?
in 2
Yeah, I'm
minutes?
ready.
Okay, I will put the time for you here so you can manage your time. So let's count the time now.
Okay, social media is a place where the youngster can relieve their stress because the internet gives everyone access to like an endless sort of entertainment with access to watching videos, watching movie, listening to music, and even playing games online. So social media is like it's the best idea to reduce the stress which mean like if you have something bad to them and actually their parents are busy and maybe they don't have any friends or best friend to tell their bad story, they will have the internet to maybe some of like online friends, some fake friends in the internet, they can share their stories and that will help them to like be more happier. And the number two, that the biggest cause of teen suicide is the depression, and that start with the pressure that parents or people around them put on that, and the internet help them to handle that. Like I say in the number one, that social media can help them to reduce the stress, and the the science has proved that the cause of teen suicide that is the depression, not the internet. Because if they have lots of stress and they can be depression, and they and the internet help them to cheer them up. So internet and social media, it's not the reason lead to the teenager suicides. Um, yeah. What is the
Okay.
time?
Yes.
Time up, right?
Yes. But I don't know why the sound is not happen anymore. Okay. But I have yes advice for all of you. That's when you give us your speech, you don't need to grease again your arguments because it will take your time. And as you see, that I write down your arguments in here already, and you can see it in my screen. So you just give me your example or make your arguments more clear in 2 minutes. So don't need to grease all of your arguments again. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So now this is Julie's turn to ask Daisy.
Okay, so the first question I will ask Daisy is that do you think that when people searching or using social media, especially teenagers like us right now, there many bad things or games advertisement will appear and they don't know. They are curious about that. They click on it and it happened and it is very bad. Do you think about this situation too? And what do you want to share about it?
Oh yes, of course. I have think about it. But if the children they curious about that games, maybe that they like the horror games or maybe something is about ghosts and something is mystery. It's not means that the game is lead to their suicides. It's not make them to want to die or something like that. And maybe in the TikTok or the Facebook when they serve something, and then there's some music or maybe some of the like some people who inspire them and make them more and make them happier. So yeah, that's what I want to share.
Okay, so Julie, do you feel comfortable with Daisy's answer?
Yes, almost.
Okay, so after this, now it is your turn, Julie. Excuse me. Okay, you have 2 minutes to express your arguments. Okay, so are you ready now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so in my opinion, I have shared that social media contains a lot of dangerous things. The reason that I decide to say this is because I have experienced a lot of times when I'm searching the internet or searching for information for the debate like this. I have met a lot of dangerous things like the link or even just an advertisement. When we click on it, it could be the dangerous website and it will be like they will take money from us by calling the parents that we have bought this, we have ordered this, but we cannot give it again. Moreover, the second reason is that do you remember that 2 or 3 years ago from now ago, in 2018 or 2019, the news on VTV1 has started to share that there on the internet there was a dangerous game called the Blue Whale when people using social media and that appeared this game. Children, especially teenagers, use the knife or do anything just to follow the order or to follow the rules of that game or maybe many children has suicide themselves. It is just my opinion, but I think using social media is very dangerous right now. When you are searching a Facebook, you see a post which is update her or his profile picture. There will be some link that lead you to the group that it is not suitable for their age. So you need to be very careful. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you, Julie. This is the perfect speech from you. Okay, so now Ella, you have time to just ask Julie question based on her speech.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to ask Yuli that do societal factors have an effect on suicide?
Can you write the question? I think I cannot hear you clearly. Some words.
Okay, Ella, can you repeat again?
Yeah. So I want to ask Yuli that do societal factors have an effect on suicide? Can you hear me
Yes.
now?
Yeah, okay, so I will start answering the question. So, firstly, Your question says that the social factors, does it affect a lot of factors on suicide, I think, but it is right because when I share this document, it is my thought and my prepare that it will affect a lot. I have experience, and I think all of you here have have been searching something, but you see the advertisement or everything that you didn't know, but you try to click on it because the picture is so beautiful or wonderful, and it leads you to the web that no name or very dangerous created by the bad peoples. So I think it affects not a little but a lot of things on teenagers' mental health too.
Okay. So Ella, uh, are you
Yes.
feel comfortable with Julie's answer?
Actually, no. What I talking about that not about the social media, that about the real life. Yeah, that what I talking about.
Okay. So Julie, do you want to have your opinion again?
But but I think in real life it do
Yeah.
affect too.
Yeah. The meaning of my question that is the in the real life, like some violent, yeah, some violent action of between
Ah,
the
yes.
student and yeah, and the social media just a tools. Yeah.
Yes, but I will answer again this one to make it clear.
Okay.
So I think not only the parent pressure or stress in your study lead you to suicide, but internet problems too. Like I have shared with you, a very dangerous game or a kind of game that contain kind of ghost on TV, yes, on television they have shared about this. They lead many teenagers, not only in Vietnam, but other teenagers all over the world have uh, have that kind of problems too. And yes, as you said, parent pressure and stress when you're studying or homework maybe also makes you suicide. But this just about at least 2 or 3%, but I don't think it will takes much percent of 100 because when you're studying, you have a lot of pressure. This can be denied, but I think internet also is a big problem because nowadays it is AI modernized world. It affects a lot, not only parents. So only parents or pressure in your study, that is about 2 or 3%.
Okay. So thank Julie. So I think this is the almost clear answer from Julie. So Elsa, are you feel comfortable with this?
Yeah, a little.
Oh, okay. So if you still feel not comfortable, so now it is your turn to give us your speech and also also debate Julie's arguments too. Okay. So this is
Yeah.
your turn. 2 minutes. Half from now.
So like technology in general, social media have both an upside and downside. And when it comes to social media effect on teen, though positive and positive are particularly significant. So in my point of view, platforms like TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram can be lifesaver for teens who feel isolated or marginalized. In addition, social media help teens feel more connected and not as lonely during the pandemic. On the flip side, a teen social network can inspire teenagers to develop healthy habits. Third, seeing peer eating nutritious food, doing something creative, or getting outside in nature can encourage other teens to do the same. So social network can create peer motivation, inspiring matter to them, and it also brush up your knowledge. Social media has become a very important part of life for many young generation in today's world. It keeps connection to their friends when they are not able to see each other only when they want to. Social media keep you updated about the important things that are going across the global currency and also have an educational aspect side. Social media enable the teacher to collaborate easily and then communicate with the student and other. So if we use in the right way, it will very helpful with us. Thank you.
Okay. So after Phương speech, after Ella's speech, Phương, now do you have any question for Ella?
I think you say that social media have teenager no feel lonely. But when teenagers concentrate on social media, they will have less connection to their parent or other people. So, do you think? Do you think? Uh, this situation is is will happen?
Okay, so Ella, do you understand the question?
Yeah, I understand the question.
Okay, so
So
now the time for you.
yeah, so I just told that it will help teenager will feel less lonely. I don't know. I don't talk about the connection with the parent because um, in pandemic situation we cannot go out. So we will meet some friend on the class or kind of that, and we will with social media we will able to talk with them. Also we can connect to parent. Yeah, are you feel comfortable with my answer?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, so yes, this is the answer and question from Phương and Ella. Now it's Phương turn. So are you ready for your speech, Phương?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Okay, so this is your arguments, and now I will count the time for you. Let's start now.
Well, I believe that social media contribute to teenage suicide. The first reason is that when teenagers concentrate to social media, they don't have much time to react with other people. They will become more introvert, feel no meaning feel don't find any meaningful in their life, and they intend to suicide to free themselves out of boring life. And the second reason is that social media expose negative things such as violence or killer game. So teenagers are effective and tend to follow those actions. For example, there were some situations happen in my country. Children try to kill themselves like actors in game. I also witnessed many PT cases. For two reasons, I believe that social media have more have make teenagers feel be a few too feel boring and want to suicide themselves.
Okay, so is all of your speech?
Yeah, uh, it's my idea.
Okay, so it's all of your opinion. So thank you, Phương. So now, Tom, do you have any question for Phương based on her arguments and her speech?
Let me see. Mm, mm, Let me see a little bit. I don't think I don't have any question for her.
Okay, so you don't have any question for her. So now it is your turn. Tom, are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so let me copy this one first. Oh,
Okay.
okay. So the time for you now will be count.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think that the social media is not contribute too much in the teenager suicide because I have watched a lot of other documents about the games and the social media and about the reason why the teenager suicide. I think most of them is about the stress in learning or in the parents or about how the friends. I think they have a lot of reason that makes teenagers suicide. But I think yeah, social media is not one of them because because according to yeah the document I have read, and that is yeah, and about the games and the social media just contribute for 10% in the reason why the yeah the reason why the teenager suicide because the other reason is the yeah parent pressure, study pressure, direct belief, yeah, another thing else like I bully from friends or cyberbully, and it will make them have to suicide to free themselves. And yes, and they have more aspect in the social media that we could not control the teenagers' life, and we could not force them to think like we are. So we couldn't. We don't know what they do, or we don't know what they have done in their life. So we don't. We cannot infer that social media or games make them have to suicide. That's yeah. That's my opinion. I'm done.
Where is Toto?
Actually, forgot to open my mic. Okay, so Cherry, do you have any question for Tom?
Yeah. Thank you for your presentation. And you said that social media is not affects too much on teenager suicide. But do you know the fact that almost teenager suicide they have the reason that they don't have the good relationship with their parent or their friend, and so that they have to find the social media to be their friend, and I think that maybe that's the reason why social media affects too much on teenager activity, and suicide is one of example.
I think I think kind of the opposite view because if you say that about the about the effect of the pressure from their friends, they are about bullies or their parents, and they find social media as a cure for it. I think it's kind of good cure for the teenager because it will make them feel comfortable. It make them release the stress, and if they have any suicide, I think the social media or games is contribute a little bit. Just it's 10 or 15% in the reason that they have to they have to go suicide because you have said before that the fir- the first reason that is about their parents or their friends or their bullying or their religious belief. So I think it's not too religious. No, is is to relate it to the social media about the about the way that no reason why I the teenager suicide. That's all my ideas.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't deny that pressure from parent or friend can make teenager kill themselves. But I said that social media is like the last drop of water, make them kill themselves because they don't find anyone um to um, to share their thinking or to share their belief in life like that.
They can use Facebook to have have an online conversation, and I think some friend outside will will know about their pain, and and they can empathize him or her. And I think that is a better cure for just stay in the room and sneak in the blanket till that boy or that girl suicide in some groups or something like that. So I think it's kind of better cure for him or her until him or her has something has some bad treatment like him or her go to the psychologist psychologist and have a better treatment to fix him or her feels about their parents and about their friends. And I think him or her will have a better life. So I think you couldn't consider it as a as a killer when it will make it will make the a children or the teenager suicide. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank Tom. And also, yes, after Tom answers and the debate today is end now. Let me ask some participants, some guests that listen to our debate today. This is Huyền Hà. Hello, Huyền Hà. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so after you listen and participants in this debate, so can you give me your opinion and also the feeling in this debate? That's which team will be your favorite team, and they do the great job today.
Yeah. In my opinion, I think that um social media um will have us a lot in this situation. I don't know how to say that. I know have a group in Facebook about um have a lot of people overcome CK, and they can make friends in there, and they can have conversation um, to make them more confident about themselves to
Mm.
overcome.
Oh, I see. So after you listen, and which team makes you be convinced about their arguments?
Mhm. I think that both the team is so good, and
So is it affirmative team, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So you sure that social media will contribute to teenager to suicide
But
to suicide.
it's just a little bit.
Okay. Okay. But you still give a vote for affirmative team, right? Okay. Okay. So let me see in the chat box here. Stop sharing. Okay. So let me ask another person in our group. Is Lâm Đinh.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so Lâm Đinh, can you give me your opinion or your feeling and also give me your favorite team today?
Yes, from my observation, I think the meeting today is quite challenging, but it's still nice. And in my opinion, I think both team are active, and both team active. And it seems that team affirmative have prepared well.
Mm. Yes.
I know what to choose now because they
Okay.
did a nice job.
Okay, so you will give your votes for no, so for one vote for affirmative team and also one vote for negative team, right?
Yes, that's
So you,
right.
okay. Mm. Okay, let's see. Here we have another people here. Lan Anh.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so can you give me your opinion after you listen all of the debate today? And also, yes, can you give me that's your favorite team? That make
Yes,
you be convinced.
mm, I think the devices is right, and it's my opinion. Agree. I partly agree with affirmative, affirmative group, and I also partly agree with negative group, but I like affirmative group more.
Okay, so which team do you give your vote?
Affirmative group.
Okay, so affirmative group. Okay, let's ask Tân. Hello, Tân. Hi, Tân.
Hello, teacher.
Okay, so after you listen this one and yes, how do you think that you believe that social media will lead children or teenagers to suicide or not?
Mm, I don't understand. I don't know.
Okay, so after you listen, so can you give me your favorite team today?
My favorite team is negative team.
Okay, so your favorite team is negative team. Okay, to sum up the debate today, I feel like it's really success debate. And with the arguments from affirmative team and also negative team, this is really, yes, both of affirmative team and negative team give me the side, the correct view to see. Yes, as I see in the real life, in the fact, that's that, that's teenager they have so many members in the social media. For example, in Instagram and also in TikTok and Facebook. But you can see that they usually tell everyone that they don't have the real friends in the okay in the wait me a minute. Yes, but they still feel lonely in that social media, and also with the content in that social media, something makes they feel lonely because of the sad story, and the sad song, and also when we use social media, we can see that why other people they have a really perfect lifestyle, and also they will see as themselves that they don't have enough money or they don't reach like that person. That will make them feel really stressed and feel disappointed, and this leads them to just to suicide. So today I feel like that affirmative team did the great job because they give the yes, they give the arguments and also the speech, and their example is really clear, and it's make me mm, make make me be convinced about their arguments. So I will give a vote for affirmative team. So I think to sum up the vote today, so affirmative team is the winner today. So congratulations affirmative team, and negative team, you also did the great job. So yes, but I think that in the next time you will do it better and better. Thank you for everyone to listen me, and thank you for joining this debate classes.
Thank
Yeah,
you, tutor, everyone.
thank you, teacher.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Okay.
teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay.
Thank you.
Chị Bóng.